So yeah, when you get to your 50s, it's perfectly normal, perfectly healthy to masturbate a lot, but not at work, in the lunchroom, while your coworker's eating clam chowder. Oral sex and candy. No, that's not the name of my next album. I was thinking the other day, when you're having oral sex sometimes, whoever you are, man or woman, whatever you're doing, whether you're giving or receiving, sometimes it's nice to put a little color, a little sugar, a little fun into your life, have oral sex with a little bit of excitement. I mean, sure, sometimes it's great. You want it natural, you want it raw, you want a little bit of musky, woodsy kind of flavor. That's fine. But sometimes, Papa Candy, Papa Certs, or Hall's Mentholyptus, whatever the hell those are. Papa Gummy Candy, a lifesaver. I don't know. But, some candy spray or flavored breath freshener. You're going to have a good time. It's going to make the evening go a lot tastier, a lot more fun. And, it's good. I was thinking, why not? Sometimes if you're going to have oral sex, make it a fun, sticky night. Oh, but also, man, I love burritos. I friggin' love them. Of course, my favorite is a nice, big, fat, delicious, homemade Italian sandwich, of course. But the big, huge, fat burrito, I'm not talking about the small ones. I'm talking about these massive bastards I've seen that are like 6 inches wide, man. They're huge. They're delicious, man. They're stuffed with a whole bunch of meat and veggies, and they're the size of a baby, man. They're the size of a newborn baby. They're the size of my thigh, man. Well, when you eat this thing, it's like when I'm eating it, I don't see anything else. Like in my field of view, all I see is burrito. I don't see anything else. I have to eat through it like in a half an hour, man. I feel like a beaver chewing through a tree, man. I don't see anything. They're huge. They're friggin' massive. And then they have that delicious hot sauce in there, man. The hotter, the better. I know I'm going to be like shitting fire the next couple days, but I don't give a shit. It's worth it, man. And then when you finish eating it, you're like, you're lying down. You feel like you just ate a friggin' basketball, man. It's going to take you 3 days to digest the thing. But I mean, there's nothing better than a nice, fat, delicious burrito. Can you tell that I love burritos yet? Have you had your burrito today? And you know what? The older I get, the more I realize I don't give a shit about certain things anymore. When you're younger, you're out there to impress. If you have to go somewhere, even a doctor's office, and you got to take off your shirt, I used to all be concerned. You got to push your chest out like a peacock, and you're walking around making sure that everyone sees a perfect angle, Nowadays, I don't give a shit, man. When you start to get into your 50s, you don't care. And then your body starts getting a little habits that, I always used to get certain anxieties, whether it was going to the doctor's office or even a job interview or maybe even a funeral. I always used to have to fart or get the urge to fart. I had to hold it in like crazy, Nowadays, hell, I was at my I was at a medical appointment the other day, and I'm laying down over there, and they're, getting an ultrasound, and this lady was there doing a nice professional lady. I swear to God, I had to fart so bad. I was tempted to do it, but that's what I've become now. It's like my father. That's what my father was. He was a farter. We would go to do the visits. You'd visit people, at their home, have dinner, whatever. And then, of course, the Italians have to have like not just the 14-hour dinner inside the house. Now we have to have the 3-hour goodbye on the porch, whether it's summer or winter or whatever. And my mother would be there at the door with the family, still chatting. My father goes, down the steps. We're not even 15 feet away from the group of people, and it lets out a huge fart. I'm like, Dad, they can still hear you over there. That's okay, as long as I don't do it inside of the house. But that's what I mean. I don't give it. Right now, like, I could strut around a whole room full of people with my shirt off. I have to go to a clinic. I don't care anymore. You got to put that schmuck on that's open in the front or the back, whatever the hell it is. I don't even tie it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to walk around with my gut and my man tits hanging out. Welcome to your 50s.